Time now for the black and white take with Justin Sofro
And I don't know who I have to please sexually. You don't need a Allegri to jerk you off. I will whore myself out for anybody.
and Julian Gennady.
He is very raw.
I just slide into bed and she doesn't even know.
It might be long, it might be kind of cringe, but I'm still going to do it anyway.
Pleasing you.
I'm good.
I hope you're proud of yourself because what you've done is proved without a shadow of a doubt you are the world's dumbest son of a bitch.
This is the black and white take with Justin Sofro and Julian Gennady on the Bianconeri Zone.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back in to the Bianconeri Zone. I'm Justin Sofro. Joining me today, as always, in the After Dark segment is my guy, Julian Gennady. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Imagine if Drew was here in the After Dark. It would be the early morning for him.
For who? For Ale?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a rough go. He might be up. He might, he may have taken up drinking.
Yeah, true.
I kind of wonder if at this point, if he has taken up some form of drinking or some sort of substance to lean on. Little help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I kind of don't blame him.
He's having a rough go. It's been one of those things where, and just for full transparency for everybody. What's up, everybody? Hit the freaking like button, smash the subscribe button, bell icon, all that good stuff. Thanks. Go ahead. Use the sponsor icon thing. Subscribe to my other channel. I know you don't care about my stuff, but just support me. I appreciate it. Anyway, getting into the actual thing, so I've been fairly. It's been. You and I were kind of talking about it a little bit in the green room before this, kind of just discussing life, and it's been a little bit hectic lately. Things have been changing. Things have been going on, and also Juventus have been off for the international break, so it hasn't been quiet. Let's not pretend that it's been quiet when it comes to Juve, but it's been a little bit easy to get. I don't want to use if the term disconnected is the right way to say it, but you know what I mean, a little bit zoned out. So I've been a little bit that way, and then my guy Ale is holding down the fort, and he is just spitting, flame throwing everybody left and right. He's killing it. He's doing a fantastic job. He's absolutely crushing it. And I completely agree with a lot of what he says. But with everything that's been going on, Paul Pogba's issue, and then now, or I guess it's really been going on for a long time, so it's not really just now, but the Bonucci saga. I mean, how you feeling on this? What's your read of the situation? Or what's your I don't know, hot take? I don't even think it's going to be hot.
Nothing's going to be as hot as what Alejandro's been doing. So he's put this week is he's made it it's a reality TV show. Oh, it's drama at the club. The mess is he's Gossip Girl. He's the king of it. he's the king Gossip Girl because he lives for it. He loves it. He doesn't love what's going on, but he loves that it's happening because he can talk about it and finally emote something.
Yep, he has his.
So
yeah.
So good for him. I'm happy for him. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things where I'm happy that you're finally expressing yourself fully, so everyone can see the real you. You really care about the team, obviously.
How many years have we been trying to pull this out of him? You know what I'm saying?
2.5. Who's counting?
Yeah, trying to get him to be like, Ale, I need some emotion. I need some feeling. I need something. We've been doing, watching, we'd watch alongs or something like that. And he's giving me, I'm not saying nothing, but he's giving me a hard time, trying to pull it out. And then he gets over here by himself, and he's just killing it. And I love it. I love to see this side of Ale.
Yeah. Too bad I had to take Bonucci saying he's going to sue the club for it to happen, and not I don't know, something else we could debate on. But actually, to be fair, me and I don't really debate on anything because we agree on most things.
Well, I mean, right now I don't want to say it's hard. I've seen the comment section. There's a lot of people that disagree, or maybe not a lot. There's a couple of very vocal people that surely disagree. I think one thing maybe I need to put out there because I was kind of a defender of Bonucci for a bit,
Yeah,
like
you
where I
were.
was just like, I appreciate what you've done, whatever, yada yada yada. I mean, at this point, like, I mean, the bridge is on fire. Like, even for guys like
Oh
me,
God.
like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's burned down. It's gone. It's
Yeah.
already gone. But you know what I mean? Like, even with the guys like me who I want to support you. I have wanted to
Yep.
support you. You're making it bleeping hard, dude. Like, you're making it
Yeah.
impossible. So at this point, I mean, I see Ali also talking about, he's putting stuff out there. I mean, delusional comments by Bonucci saying, I could come, like, coach the team one day. Not now.
That is delusional though.
Never.
That's delusional.
Yeah.
Like he's got the delulu, as my wife would say. He's got the delulu. Like he has. It's crazy. Who says that after you sue the club?
Yeah.
Like you said, the bridge it's collapsed, burned. Everything you want to say, it's sunk. It's not going to be a bridge anymore.
It's like I'm having an affair. That's like I go out and have an affair, and I'm like mid coitus, and I call my wife, and I'm like, after this, it's gonna be great. The family we're gonna have together, the house, the farm, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be wonderful. This is great. I mean,
exactly.
This is just a blip. That's what it is. It's a blip.
You know what the crazy thing is to it? Like he's not going to win the lawsuit.
No, there's no. I mean,
The whole thing of he's suing for malpractice when he was told that he wasn't a part of the team since February.
And he was given like more than enough time and more than enough notice. Like,
and he found a new team that's in the Champions League, and he's getting still paid out by Juventus. So how are you winning this?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like like I mean, because we've seen this. Has he not watched everybody, like all the other players and all the other, like the people that have been, I don't want to say they've been pushed out of the club, but that's part of the business. Like, and I realize a lot of guys, they try to avoid.
He took a picture on Instagram with them.
Yeah.
Like he was there with them, posing with them. Like, and it's not like Jadon Sancho's getting the same thing right now.
Yeah, you got
Harry Maguire was getting the same. Like.
You got your little thank you
anyway,
message and all that. Did they delete the thank you? Did they go back?
I would.
That? Yeah.
If Bonucci's being this petty, I would be that petty back to him. Like, you're a grown man. You're 36 years old. Grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It is. I wanted to say sad, but I don't even know if it's sad at this point. It's just just nauseating. I don't know how else to put it. Like it disgusts me. It's
That's fine. Nauseating is a good word.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I don't
know. You know what I called this week? I know we were talking about Bonucci first, but like this is, remember in Marvel, the MCU, Nick Fury's big week when he got the Hulk, Thor, and Iron Man all in 1 week.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So this is Pogba, Bonucci, and the club for sale all in 1 week. Apparently.
Yeah.
This is Juventus's bad luck week.
It's wild. I mean, we haven't even I touched barely on Pogba, but I haven't had. I mean, I know you all had opportunity to talk Pogba.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything that I need to say or add to that outside of that's a really sad purchase. That's one of the saddest purchases. Was it free? Who gave it to you?
Yeah.
Who gave it?
My Zio. That's not usually in the chat. My other Zio. So my mom's other brother.
Oh, okay. So not Zio James. No, not him.
No, not him.
So there's a better Zio we don't know about out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, so I guess one of the things that I'm trying to place this, like with the Pogba thing. Not saying I'm not trying to go like I told you so or that kind of talk, but it's like I mean it's just obvious. It's like there was the biggest waste of time, biggest waste of money, biggest waste of resources.
Yep.
I mean, how does the situation stand with that? Do we know is he trying to get another test or has he already had another test? Is there anything there?
So apparent word on the street. This is always word on the street until someone credible says something. Yeah. So word on the street is he admitted to Juventus that he took this substance unknowingly, and it was deemed okay from the doctors. Like in Miami, not Juventus doctors. You know, he goes to Miami every summer.
Yeah.
He goes out there
Yeah.
to train and get better, whatever. So apparently those doctors gave him the substance unknowingly, and he obviously took it. My point, as always, is you're a pro athlete. You get millions of euros. You need to ask all the time. What is this a ban? Is there something banned here? I don't want to hear that in USA it's fine.
Yeah.
For sports, I don't want it because it's not the same. You should know.
Yeah.
If you're going to Miami, you got to still adhere by the Italian drug rules or whatever.
Also, you gotta
PED rule. Yeah.
anytime you make that kind of money. I mean, you have to have like a handler, right? Is there no handler that's there to tell you? You know, because I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just view them all as like giant man children. But like, if you have that kind of money, you have somebody like keeping track of everything. I'd imagine your finances,
Absolutely.
Everything you spend, everything you do, every dollar, every cent, every penny, every second of your day, setting up your calendar and all that. There's got to be somebody there who can go there, and you have to like that's got to be like number one on the list, bro. Like, what's in this medication? What am I? You know, I think I go locally to the race horses and all the crap that happens here, and in the Derby, where you know horses. Bob Baffert's been dealing with a suspension for 2 years because his horse had some kind of, you know, whatever issue going, some kind of, you know, similar kind of substance, like a steroid or something that they put on it. Like,
Yeah, you have to
everything
know. You have to
is
know.
tested and everything. There's no way. It's almost unbelievable. I don't know.
It's believable
Yeah.
only because the guy is probably like trying anything and everything to get better. Mm-hmm. That's where it's sad.
Yeah.
That's where it's sad. Like, I don't feel bad for him though. There's a difference.
Dude,
It's sad because he's trying so hard to get back, but I don't feel bad for him because you have to know what you're doing.
Do you believe he didn't know? Or
I
do you
believe
think-
he didn't know.
Well,
I don't
see-
feel bad though that he didn't know.
See, that's where I'm trying to figure out if I believe, and what I'm not trying to say is like full malicious or like either he didn't know or it's like, hey, this thing is probably not going to be traceable, like whatever's going to do to help me get back, kind of thing. And
I literally believe what happened because it makes a lot of sense. In the USA, they have doctors that prescribe different things that US athletes are allowed, or like North American sports are allowed.
Yeah. Well,
And the Italian drugs, so whatever it's called, I don't even know what it's called.
yeah.
Whoever banned him, whoever put the suspension on him, they have not archaic rules because it is what it is. They're just installed like you can't have this drug, and the U.S. People can.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You just have to know. That's the bottom line for me. You just have to know. I don't feel bad. I think he actually did not know what was going on,
Yeah.
but he needs to ask. He needs to ask.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's millions of euros on the line. Like, that's 3 years potentially of no more wages.
Yep. Poof, gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
gone.
up, what's up, Anthony? Appreciate you tuning in and says love to join this live, man. I feel like it's a group therapy session. It really is. And oh damn it! You know what I really need to do. I need to get that set up, the mixer where I can call in.
Yeah.
That would be fun. That would actually be fun for something like this.
Yeah.
Maybe the next couple of weeks. For some reason, the mixer, like I hook it up to my laptop, it works fine, but with this computer, it doesn't, and I can't figure it out yet. But we'll figure out something, and we'll get people to be able to pop in and just vent, give us your spiel, because half the time, some of that's the funniest content for me. But anyway, I guess. And then let's just go ahead and touch on it. I mean, wait, back to that real quick. Just when it comes to Pogba, my frustration, the issues I've had.
Yep.
When they brought him and Di Maria in, and I was happy with Pogba. Di Maria was one that I was a little bit iffy on, but then, I mean, they're both ended up being waste of time, waste of space, and it's frustrating. And it's like we keep going back to this well, and we keep getting bamboozled. It's like, but like the rake's right in front of you. You can see the rake. He heard.
Where's my Juve jersey?
He heard. Yeah, where's the Juve jersey? Where's my Juve jersey? If you send me a Juve, I saw. That's weird. This is like honestly, kind of a wild season for me because like I haven't bought a jersey yet, and I usually get them.
Oh wow.
Like immediately. That's my hype level for the season. kind of sad, honestly,
Yeah.
if you ask me. Anyway, I guess, and then let's go ahead and move it on over to, if you're okay with moving toward the idea of like selling the club. And
Yeah, I can move on.
You just
I'm over Pogba.
Yeah. until we have either more information or, I mean,
I've accepted
whatever the hell. Do you think we get blasted for that?
No.
No, okay. That's see. I'm such a pessimistic fan that I always feel like
If
the worst will happen.
if Atalanta didn't get any point deduction or monetary fine for what Palomino did,
But it's Juve.
okay, then there's a clear like
Why
injustice.
always me?
Like
Why
this is clear.
always me?
No, but this is different. Like this is a clear injustice because it's apples to apples, not apples to oranges. Like with the
Why can't fruit be compared?
the Plus Valenza stuff. What?
I said, why can't fruit be compared? Anyway.
No, they can be compared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what people always say it's not apples. This is apples to oranges. I'm like, you can still compare. Anyway,
Yeah.
Whatever. So, I know you and Ollie have talked about this already, right? Together. So about the can you give me your I guess summation of what you two believe, so I don't waste a lot of
For
time.
the sale of the club or Pogba?
Yeah, of the sale of the club. Well, yeah, let's just move it on. Pogba, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'll just do some background, guys. I've done 3 hours of radio today, sports radio, local sports radio, yelling and screaming about my local teams. So I'm going to try to save my voice. I don't know if you can hear my voice. It's bad. It's rough. That's why I'm not as animated as normal. I'm still pretty animated, but that's kind of where I am with it. So if you can give me your spiel, and then we'll see if maybe they'll set me off. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll give Ale's. So Ale and me for the first part of this, we don't believe that it was ever for sale.
Okay.
We both believe that shareholders are potentially being drawn in to put some money into the club to help out. That's what we both settled on, agreed on.
Yeah.
When we played hypotheticals, and we both knew that this was like it was never a thing because it was squashed quite early. Like
Yeah.
it was 12 hours after the report. Exor came out and said this is poppycock.
Poppycock.
Um,
Is that the actual term used?
No. This is where Ale and I differ. So Ale and I differ because I'm of the mindset that because Jeff Bezos, you know, that Amazon guy, you know, that rich guy.
I've heard the name before.
You know, the guy
who makes his workers pee in bottles and not let them have breaks and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
that guy.
Yeah. That guy. So he is, word on the street, very good friends with John Elk. I don't know if you knew that. I think you did know that. Just for everyone who's watching.
I didn't know that, so that's news to me.
Okay. So let's say big old Jeff Bezos wants to buy
FA.
Juventus. Would you be accepting of that? Don't think of what he is as the Amazon guy.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the billions of dollars he has.
Yeah. I mean, so this has been my spiel for a long time. It's a different form, but like I want some form of oil money. I want that level of money. That's what I mean. Is I want that level of money.
Ale would prefer a sheik.
Okay.
Just fine. Like
Yeah.
I would just prefer Jeff Bezos because that guy has infinite amounts of money, and he I think he's the kind of guy who would see what Todd Bowley did,
Yeah.
and just be better and more like he'll hire the right people to do the job.
Yeah. I see.
Instead of Todd Bowley going and wasting all his money, basically.
Do you? Okay. See, my problem is what does Bezos know? Is he a soccer guy? Is he a fan of any team? Do we know anything like that? And maybe I'm asking too much.
I have no idea if he's a fan of soccer, but I know that he is buddies with John Elkin, and he will have John Elkin still involved with the club, and you know what I mean? Like the family thing will still kind of be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Okay. Well, I guess the reason I'm asking is I'm just trying to be like, does he know enough? Does he have enough information? Is it just a guy who's buying this to buy, to buy or be invested, just to be invested and not know where to go from there? Just another thing on his sheet of, not sheet of lies,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean?
Yeah, his resume of what he
Yeah.
owns and what he can boast.
Yeah.
So he bought the Washington Post. Has it got better?
I can't say that I read the Washington Post.
Okay, I don't know. Like but he bought like a big newspaper. Has it got better? I have no idea.
Okay.
This is what he's acquired, right? This is what I know known to he's acquired. He's made Amazon this absolute powerhouse juggernaut. That's why he's a billionaire.
Right.
I just think that he can hire the right people to do the right things.
Okay.
Well, okay, sorry. I'll take that back.
Yeah.
He'll hire the right people to be as good as possible. To win is my point. Because obviously, like you said, he makes people fume bottles. Okay. That's not good, obviously. That's not
it's not the
way to
most
run a business.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they're the most successful company.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
okay. I mean, I would take. I'm not trying to say I'd take anybody. I mean, honestly, I feel like when it comes to when I bring up the idea of a sheik, oil money, anything like that, buying, I feel like I'm kind of selling the soul of the club. I am selling. You're selling the soul of the club at that point.
When you get a sheik to buy your team, do you think Man City or do you think PSG or do you think Newcastle? Because all three have gone different ways.
I think PSG. That's
okay,
what I think. PSG is my barometer typically for that.
Like, yes, it was fun to buy all those players, but did they have the right people in charge to be successful on the bigger stage?
Yeah, I mean,
They didn't.
no, but I mean, I guess if you look at it as a whole, less success than in Man City. Outside of Man City, this last year,
Man City is so. Oh man, I think Man City has had sustained success for the past decade.
Mine is I guess I'm going all or bust. That's my problem, and I shouldn't be going all or bust. Yeah, because because there's only one. There's only one
came
team
from
that
nothing.
wins it. Yeah.
Yeah, Man City came from nothing, and that sheik, they created a freaking like machine. That is a machine what they have over there.
Yeah.
Newcastle, they've started something, and they were good last year, but they're not good this year so far. So what? Like, it's all about sustainability.
Yeah.
And I don't think sheiks will have. I don't think they'll be in it for the long run if it doesn't go well.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. But okay, so then at that point, what position is your club left in? I guess do they if they pull out, say, how long do you give the experiment? Let's say that. So maybe look at the PSG experiment right now. Do you think that's one that they're gonna retain that one, or do you think eventually he might cut his losses? Even though they have so much money. That, you know what I mean?
I think
they piss.
Yes, I think they start thinking about selling when Mbappe leaves.
Okay. So
and that could be next year.
So it literally could be okay. That's what I'm wondering how long you let the experiment go. So that makes sense. Okay, so not nearly, maybe as long as I was even expecting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like PSG's ownership has been there for about 12 years as well, something like that. Mm-hmm. But in France, it's sustained success, but against what kind of competition? Yeah. And you still lost the league to Lille. You still lost the league to this other team, whatever. They've still lost. Man City, yes, they've lost, but they didn't lose to Lille. They lost to Liverpool by 1 point.
Yeah.
And they've won the Champions League now. They've won the treble. That's why you put Man City up here and then PSG down there, and then Newcastle's oof, who knows?
Yeah.
And those are the three we have to go off of right now.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, I mean, so I guess maybe when you put it in perspective like that, maybe the Amazon guy is not that bad. But again, here's the thing: I may view it that way, but I'm an American.
Yep.
Right. So I maybe I'm putting a stigma on myself that maybe isn't there, but I feel like maybe it's just my perception that I always feel like anybody that's not American would feel there'd be some sort of stigma that, why is the American buying this club? You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like, why, they're going to ruin this club.
Yeah,
It's America once again overstepping, and then, whatever happens is going to be at fault at us, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But then you got to look at it like this. If it's Jeff Bezos, again, friend of Elkin, whatever, they go far back. I don't think he's going to do anything to screw over these guys, this family. You look at Milan, who got random ass American owners. Yeah, they screwed up a bit over the time. Roma has American owners. They suck. They got big players, but they suck.
Yeah. Hey,
you got Todd Bowley going over it. Yeah.
Sorry, just real quick, guys. I've noticed, so I don't know if there's like an issue with their stream or not. It's been kind of low, but like, if you're in here watching, if you could just leave, like, drop a comment in the chat to let us know that it's working properly, because I've had some you're offline updates and stuff like that, so it could be us, but I feel like I'm having it on a playback and it looks like it's okay, but it could, I don't know. It could be some issues going on, but just in case, let's just keep it going. It'll be there for rewatch for other people, at least.
Yeah.
If not,
there's always the rewatch.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry. I apologize. You're talking about, we're talking about
American owners.
Yeah, American owners.
Okay. So Roma, so far, not good. Milan, we're still in discussion because they've had a great summer.
Yeah. Yeah. Their Mercado's excited them at least.
Yes. We go to Chelsea and they've been shit. Let's not be cute here. They've been horrible.
Yeah, it's been
so
terrible.
the American owners of these big clubs have missed as well, but do they have the same connection to those clubs as an Elkin and Bezos would? That's my only point. And if it's a guy like the Glazers, like who run Man United, who's also a shit show, I don't want that either, though. That's my point. It has to be. Yep.
One of the ongoing trends here lately, when it comes to sports and anything, it tends to be a little bit more coaching related. But overall, like even in this scenario, you want to have your bling guy, like your Juventus man, your whatever kind of guy. I think we kind of did that with the Pirlo thing. We brought a former player to coach, and everybody wants Zinedine Zidane. A little bit different because he has coaching experience and he has a history of success.
Yeah.
But like everybody always wants to go. I mean, I'm having the issue here at Louisville where they hired, actually both coaches now, football and basketball, are former Louisville guys. A little bit different.
Your
than
buddy
football.
Payne, or what's his name? Yeah,
Kenny Payne. Yeah, Kenny Payne. Hate everything about him as a coach. As a coach. But yeah, okay. So thank you, VP Bass Mac. Okay, test. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. We got it. We got that now at least. So thank you for doing that. But it's failed there, and then now we have the football side but he also was a guy who had coaching experience before, was at a high level program, a low program and a high level competition that he'd done well at. So it's a little bit different. But that's the reason I bring that up, and not to stick on that subject, but transition it to even the ownership. Does it need to be a guy like do I need to run Bezos' credentials? Do I need to be like, where's your Juventus fanhood? Where is it? You know what I mean? Like, do I to know that you care enough to do a good job, or is it better to have somebody who doesn't have maybe the fanhood in them, doesn't have the Italian history, all that stuff, maybe that will be a little bit more unbiased in the decision-making process?
I prefer a Juventus action, obviously. But if they don't have the resume to back it up or the resources to back it up, then you have to go next best person. Like Jeff Bezos has connection and money bags. And when I say connection, I don't mean Juventus fandom. I don't even know if he knows what a fucking soccer ball is.
Or friend, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if he knows what a soccer ball is, like I said. But I do know that he's buddies with him, and if he's interested in getting to a sport, you get the biggest team in Italy, you help out your buddy, and you make another business decision.
Yeah.
And you get people to run the club properly with infinite resources.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
and Jeff Bezos can dip into a European market in a different way.
I guess maybe I'm just so, I don't want to say beat down, but I'm so, with everything lately, with the, what's the way I'm trying to look at it? I guess the Mercados, the last couple of Mercados have been difficult for me. Like I want to have something that excites me, something that gets me going, and I haven't had that. So I guess my question is, do we? What would be the train of thought? What would be the way going forward? If say Bezos buys it, what injects some kind of I don't want to say excitement, but yeah. I mean, I guess it would be exciting. What rejuvenates Juventus?
A young starlet, like a no doubt about it. This guy's gonna be not a guy from the youth gen team or whatever.
Like get a guy like a Haaland that we wanted, kind of thing, like that kind of setup.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like Jude Bellingham, get him. Obviously, you can't now because of Real Madrid's dream, but get the next one. You should feel like in the day. Like get one of those who's a can't miss prospect. Spend money on the actual transfer. Spend little or smaller amount of money on the salary, so you fit financial fair play. You know what I mean? Get that starlet, that no doubt about it, and then you build from there because you still have to build your infrastructure again. You have to rebuild from the start again.
Yeah,
and spend money on that shit.
Right. No, that makes sense. Yeah, and I know obviously people will like to go to like a change in the coach and all. It's sad. I've just kind of like been able to.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's no brainer.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be it. It would be it'd probably be getting Zidane, like bringing him in, paying him. Like maybe that's what people would. I don't know. Is that something fans
need?
Him
either. No, it doesn't have to be that either because you can keep Giuntoli at the job. Right?
Yeah,
you can, this comes in. Giuntoli can keep his job for now because he just got there. Yeah. And then Bezos can say, fire the coach. He sucks.
Yeah.
And Giuntoli will say, yeah, I agree. I've wanted to do this since I got here. Fire him.
I wanted to do it when I was still at Napoli and I couldn't.
And then Bezos can say, hire whoever you think is going to be the best for this job.
Yeah.
And then he says, no, not Zidane. I want De Zerbi. I want this guy. I want that guy.
I think the way mind's working and the way that it's like churning a little bit is more of like what are the names, what are the moves that are the most, just the quickest excitement, and that would probably be it, right? That's probably the quickest excitement for fans because so many want Zidane.
Oh yeah,
because like De Zerbi, good coach, but would he be the same thing? You know what I mean? Excitement wise.
Yeah. It would be. If you're trying to get excitement right now, it's Zidane for coach and a primo center midfielder.
Yeah.
Not a starlet, like I said, but like a primo boom centerpiece center midfielder and Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah. Are we working
with that? Would that get you excited though?
This is difficult for me because so much of like when I talk about these things, so much of it is associated with like the other things going on as a sports fan. So like right now, when there's a lot of negativity, it's dragging me down. So I'm like, my almost quick impact thing is to be like, I need more. But I think honestly, like a name like Zidane though, with the fan base in general, I think that they're getting to a point that it's kind of getting to a point where I feel like something like that would hit quick. It would hit very hard and do very well with a lot of fans, like a big name.
Yeah, no, I agree. People are sick and tired of what they're seeing. Mm-hmm. They're sick and tired of Max Allegri. They're sick and tired of Adrian Rabiot starting every single game.
Yep.
They're just sick and tired of it, and they're sick and tired of now College is apparently starting because he is not on the transfer market anymore. They're sick and tired of it. They're sick and tired of seeing Alex Kostic.
Oh yeah.
And they're sick and tired of Sandro. So,
I mean, the problem with me is that you're instilling a little bit of apathy, like as a fan, when I understand what's going on and I understand the reason we are where we are, but like when you can't bring in some kind of player, do something in this Mercado You need that. You need those moves in the Mercado to instill excitement in the club. I mean, I'd imagine, I don't live there locally, but I imagine to sell tickets, to sell season tickets, to sell people to go to the freaking games. We've seen the library that Juventus has become. Like, the environment is not even close to what it was, 5-6 years ago. So, and that's where I have my issues. Can I
say this as well? Can I say this one more thing? So, you're talking about getting excited about transfers coming in and how we desperately needed it. The newspapers in Italy did the rounds today or yesterday, and they were gloating that Juventus cut bill by like 100 million. Or not wage bill, they cut their revenue losses, and that was the big win.
Did they save money?
Yep.
Good for them. I'm so glad. I'm so glad all the rich people that have all the money were able to save more money. I'm glad. You know what I mean? Like, and I understand.
Yep.
I understand how businesses work. I understand getting out of the red, and I get that. But like,
they're still in the red by 113 million or something.
Well, I guess I didn't mean get. I meant get in the process of getting out, not that they're out. But yeah. But at what cost? At what point? Like, even like I said, even just like a small move. Like, again, I know not everybody. I would not have been happy and all that. But like, even a small move, like just getting a guy like Zaniolo, like just something that would be like, hey, it's something different. It's a young Italian guy. It's, that's how I kind of feel. Like, just little small things would have made the world of a difference of like how I felt going in. Like, hey, there's that. There's that. I like Weah. I do. I am excited about him. I'm worried about him continuing. It also lets me be an American, but
he scored a great goal against Uzbekistan.
I can't lie and say that I saw that. I did not see it. When was that played? Was that played just the other day? I'm guessing.
Yep.
But I didn't see it. I'm not as invested in the United States men's national team, but yeah, especially right now. VP Bassback, sorry, I threw this up there, hadn't read it yet, but said, I would hate to see this club sold. We are in a mess now, but another majority owner that feels indifferent, doesn't understand football, and the Juve ethos could drag the club further down the doldrums. I mean, I don't disagree with him, but the money.
Yeah, that's
but the money.
That, like, we can't, how like, where else can we go further down? We can't go bankrupt. We're getting a cajillionaire.
Yeah.
Like, where else could we go down? We can't go down any further. Like, is our next best player going to do a gambling issue?
Like, that is
what's going to. Yeah, go.
That is the issue with right now. Sorry, I'm coughing. I'm about to die. But that is the issue. Is like I keep doing that. Yeah, that his comment. Sorry, VP Bassback. That comment almost sells me on flipping. It flips me, where sell it to just somebody with money, just anybody with money, like anybody with a ton of money to spend. Because no matter what, I'm not going to have another Mercado that looks like this Mercado. I'm not going to have another Mercado. Maybe I'll have one that looks like last year a little bit, but no, probably not, because you're not going to do old. Expensive, old, waste of money kind of players. You're going to get something exciting. You're going to hopefully be competing with, the Manchester Cities, whatever, for these kind of players that you're going to get. You're going to at least get one of them. I mean, Juventus has been competing, but that's what I mean. Let's continue. Anthony says, Juve have always been better supported away from home, especially south of Rome. The novelty of Juventus Stadium has worn off finally. Who remembers the years before the aliens? Alien, sorry. I said aliens. In Mexico. And the fake aliens that were put out there.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, here's the thing. I mean, a lot of it has to do with that, right? And I completely agree with that take about being supported better away from home. And it's because people can go there and actually everybody else lets you do what soccer fans should be able to do. The theatrics of it. And I've ranted and railed on this channel over the last couple of years more than enough about that. But it is true. Like, why would I want to go to a game that has? It's not fun. You're just going and there's so many rules that are keeping you down that like I don't want to spend more money to have less fun when I could go probably spend less money to go to one of these smaller clubs away and have a blast.
Like Empoli, like our most recent game away. The fans were loving it and they were awesome.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't know. What's up, Rodrigo? And then Bassmag also comes back and says, would you feel the same way about the club if it was sold for insane money but loses its identity? I would love to hear your honest thoughts. Okay. I'll let you go first unless I mean,
I can go first.
I have a feeling of what you're going to say, but yeah.
What's the club's identity right now?
Yeah.
It's off-field issues and shit football. It literally can't get worse than this. Like I get the sentimentality behind like let's say
looking good, bruv.
3 years.
It's not looking good.
Like 3 years ago and prior to Calciopoli, there was an identity. There was Fino alla Fine literally meant something. Grinta was actually a thing as well. Like just everything. I'll say everything pre-Ronaldo was good. From Calciopoli to Ronaldo was a very good spot. And we did finish 7th a couple times, but that's because we didn't have the good enough players. But from Calciopoli, from the year we got back from Serie B to the day we signed Ronaldo, that was my team.
Yeah.
That was what I know Juventus is.
Yeah, and this is what we asked for. Just give it back. Let us have that.
Yes.
That feeling again.
And now, and the only way you can get that kind of any semblance of that is if you spend money.
You kind of
and you're allowed to spend money.
Yeah, you kind of need a new Agnelli. Like, you know what I mean? Like a new. All right, this is a test to see if this will resume and it'll actually be on the actual stream. If not, I don't know what happened. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah. It says that we're live again. I don't know that we're live again.
Does it continue right on?
I need to check. Let's see. It looks like. Let's see. Okay, I'm testing.
Do you have an ad?
It looks like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I think it's either a YouTube issue or it's a Rstream issue. I don't know. There's been a lot of issues going on with this. I think we're probably going to wrap it, though. I wanted to do some nonsense and some side things, but YouTube's just being a pain right now. So, unfortunately, it's just not cooperating. But we're going to come back hopefully next week after dark, get it back up and rolling, and really just kind of get into more of the fun stuff.
Maybe not Thursday, though.
Yeah, we can move
next
around.
Thursday. I have a wedding rehearsal because buddy's getting married and I'm in the wedding party. So stay tuned.
Is your buddy getting married on a Friday? Are they getting married? Okay. Well, usually a rehearsal's like the day before, right? So that's why I was like, oh no. Did they do the? Okay, that's good. The Friday's fine. Also, like, what's your buddy doing getting married during football season? Like both football season. But
see, in Canada, we don't really care about Saturday football.
Oh yeah, you don't watch NCAA college sports or any of that.
Not that we don't really care. No, we only care about like the March Madness tournament and like the NCAA playoffs.
Okay, that's
football playoffs.
Real quick. This is the only side nonsense crap we'll do. Living in Kentucky, obviously, I haven't had in the last 2 years a good basketball team, but the majority of my life I have, and all the time that's how most people think. They come in and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to watch." They're like, "There's nothing going on," and like after NFL ends, after Super Bowl, there's nothing to watch. And I'm like, "There's college basketball for whatever." They're like, "No, we don't watch college basketball. Tell March Madness. Tell the tournament."
Yeah.
And I'm like, But there's all these fucking good tournaments. There's there's a conference tournaments, but then there's also really good games throughout the season. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the good games. It's only like
nobody gives a
North
shit.
Carolina,
Nobody
Kentucky,
cares, man.
just our states. Kansas maybe a little bit. Nothing out in Kansas though. Whatever. College basketball is great. Y'all should get behind it. It's a lot of fun. So believe y'all. but anyway, that was it. I was just angry. You set me off. That was it.
Yeah, that was a rant that was unnecessary.
It's not unnecessary. It's college basketball is.
Hey,
If you get,
do I yell at you? Do I
could.
yell at you for not liking hockey? Because it's hockey Saturdays,
you
bro,
could
in
it
Canada.
It could be great. I don't know. I've one of the guys. He's another Paisan too. He's works at the station with me, and he loves hockey. Plays hockey. Is big on that. And I haven't. There's nothing to watch here. There's no local hockey teams or anything like that. Once all the off-field nonsense is done, maybe we can start it now. We can talk about football podcasts. That is this. That is this channel. Damn it! This is the now we can talk like football podcast. Damn it! That's good. That was a good joke though. If y'all haven't, if you haven't, please subscribe to that channel. Give me support. Follow it on Instagram.
It's below me.
Just give me some kind of support. If I blow you, you'll do it.
Oh,
Is that what you said?
no, it's below me, dude.
Oh, it's below. I was like, I mean, if I have to, if that's what I have to do to get people to support the channel and to support it, yeah, subscribe to that channel, follow the Instagram, all that stuff. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah. Anyway, we will. That's the one thing I want to say. That's what it was. Personal opinion: college basketball, college football is better than. It's more fun than NFL. More fun overall. The overall experience. I don't know if have you gone to many college football games ever and all that?
I've been to one Ohio State game.
Okay.
And I've been to like a handful of NFL games.
See, my personal opinion, I think the overall experience, like college football, is so much better. Like the tailgating, all the other stuff that goes around in the games.
I will say this. The product itself is way worse than professionals. I like to watch professionals play, but I understand why a lot of people love the extra stuff. I understand why they like it more than the pro.
I don't know. I've been a Bengals fan for a long time. I'm not sure if it's always worse. If it's always
Listen,
a worse product. I mean, if you watch the lower teams that are
yeah.
crap, then yeah.
I still think the New York Giants could beat the Auburn. What's the best team? Alabama. Roll Tide.
No, this year Alabama lost to Texas. This year, who's number one right now?
Who's the best team?
Who is the? I mean, okay, yes, I think. What you think? Oh, you said the worst team is better than the best team, right? Probably,
Of
yeah.
course.
But some of those Alabama teams, it might be close. Okay, who is? Is that? Am I hearing your dog or my dog?
That's my dog. He's snoring.
It sounds like it's in my room. Okay, let me find it. Okay, top 25. Okay. Why do I not know who is?
How don't you know this? You talk about college sports and you don't know who first is?
Oh,
Come on.
Georgia. Duh, it's Georgia. Georgia's pretty good. Georgia and then Michigan. Well, yeah, yes. I think
The New York Giants would beat those teams.
I don't know. Daniel Jones is pretty
quite
ass.
easily.
I don't know. He's pretty ass.
Daniel Jones is very bad. He's very bad.
I watched you all get your shit rocked by the Cowboys. Okay. I mean, the Bengals didn't fare any better, huh?
I watched half of that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't spend much more time on it than that. But it's not a competition. Yes, they're professionals that get paid money, and you're picking from the best college players to come play the sport. So it should be a better team. Yes, but overall,
this is my point.
Well, I can understand the sentiment. Overall, though, I think I don't know. I have less fun watching. Maybe it's also I'm just a college guy because I live here.
You are
college guy. College is more my
niche. You got to get to the real world and watch professionals play. And
you live in Canada. Don't tell me about the real world. You don't know about the real world. You ain't got nothing. What do you got? What do you got? You got winter up there. That's all you got is winter. You got winter 24/7. It's cold.
Listen,
and dreary.
I'm adaptable to any weather.
You're an Eskimo. That's what you are.
I get
You're
the
an
heat.
Eskimo.
I get the heat. I get the freezing cold. I get the mild. I get the rain. Whatever you need, I'm adaptable. I can live it. You get one snowflake on the ground and you become a snowflake.
No, I no, we're good. We're good. Texas and Georgia, they can't handle it. Atlanta, they got snow for the first time ever, and literally everybody they were stranded on the interstate. We can handle it better than that. We're not. I mean, we're not Colorado where it's just daily life, but still.
Yeah.
Still. Anyway, that's all. Hey, you come down here, we'll go to a college game. It's fun. I'm just telling you, it's fun.
I believe you. I prefer pro players playing.
I'll send you a plane ticket. You come on down here. I'll show you. It'll be fun. It'll be good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have airports in Louisville?
Yes, motherfucker. What do you? What do you think? Do you think Kentucky's that? Are you the dude like the athletes? We came to Kentucky and we thought that it was just going to be horse farms and cattle and and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, no.
Do I need a private helicopter to land in a cornfield?
No, I'm not. This isn't Nebraska. This isn't Indiana. I mean, we have corn, but not like Indiana. Indiana, you're driving through, it's 95% corn. But like, no, we're good. We're good. Louisville's an actual city. It's a actual real city with an airport. So there you go. I'm not fully backwards. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Whatever. You don't actually even
congratulations.
live in Toronto. Don't even come at me. You don't live in actual Toronto. You live in whatever.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
And we have an airport.
Good for you. Is it a real like a
so
big
there
airport?
You go.
Small airport? Is it?
It's a small one.
Okay. Well, we got a big one. That's Muhammad Ali. You heard of it? You heard of him? Yeah.
It's called Muhammad Ali Airport.
Yeah. Well, it was just SDF, but yeah, it's Muhammad Ali now because
there's no way it's called Muhammad Ali Airport.
Why? The boxer.
Are you actually? You're actually joking. It's called Muhammad Ali Airport.
It's.
I'm aware of who the boxer is.
Okay, Louisville.
You named your airport after a boxer?
Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Yeah, he's from Louisville. He's a Louisville man.
So
he's like one of the great, biggest sports figures of all time. Like,
is there a Michael Jordan airport in Chicago?
No, they're O'Hare. They're whatever, but Michael Jordan Airport. Is there one?
No, of course not. It's not called Michael Jordan Airport.
Listen, motherfucker, this was called Louisville SDF. Let me find. Okay.
My god.
It used to be called. So it was just okay. It used to just be called Louisville International Airport, and it was SDF. They just changed it and they named it. When was it? It was literally just within 5 years ago or something like that. They changed the name.
You go from JFK to Muhammad Ali.
We're not JFK. We're Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is.
If you're going from New York to Louisville, you're going from JFK to.
Yeah, he's a massive figure.
Oh my
Muhammad
God.
Ali he's. Come on. Okay, somebody in the comments or whatever afterward, back me up. Muhammad Ali's a big deal.
I understand he's a world-renowned boxer. I understand.
It's also
Is there
the other stuff he did. It's not just boxing. He did all kinds of other stuff.
is there going to be Akron? Is there going to be LeBron James International Airport in Akron, Ohio?
Probably, but he'll probably cheat or cry
Cleveland.
or whine or whatever.
He doesn't cheat.
He cries like a little bitch.
He whines. He whines.
He whines a lot. Is this what we're doing? Are we doing this right now? Go change it to Daniel Jones Airport. Anyway.
No, I hate that guy, so that sucks.
Yeah. You might have Drake Airport soon in Toronto. And then Drake keeps hanging out with UK bum. Anyway. Colorado.
Ours is actually called Lester B. Pearson.
Lester the Molester. There you go. Colorado, Neon Dion. Oh, Dion. Louisville could have hired him. They didn't do it. Still kills me. That would have been fun having Dion in Louisville. But
that guy's not a football coach. That guy's a motivational speaker.
Hey, it's working. It works. Honestly, that's kind of what you do now in college. I mean, not college sports, but in sports in general, especially when it comes to recruiting. If you can speak and if you got a bag man, you're gonna win. That's what you need.
Yeah.
So
fair.
Dion's living his best life. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap this up. I think.
Yeah. This got off the rails pretty quick.
Very, very much off the rails. Anyway, that'll do it for this edition of the Now We Can Talk Like Men. That's the other channel that I do. I'm sorry, I've done more podcasts of that than I've done on this channel.
I know.
But, nobody else wants to join me.
Talking about cheating.
Yeah, right. In the Beyond Canary Zone after dark. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in. If you watch it on the rewatch, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. Also, if you could pop over there or over there under Julian, go to the Now We Can Talk Like Men podcast channel, hit that subscribe button over there. We're going to have more fun stuff over there as well as Instagram and everything else. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. We'll see you guys. Did everybody go? Did everybody leave? All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. I don't know what this is a bleep show. I don't know what's going on. YouTube, internet. Maybe it's a streaming platform. I don't know what it is, but it didn't help us out at all. We'll be better. We'll be back, and we'll be better next time. Again, just thank you guys for your support. We will see you all next week.